Good morning. Let's, earlier in the year, I decided, like, hey, just call me if there's poop in the backyard, this and that. That works, but I think I have something better. So if everyone will pull out their, service autopilot, I'm giving out free budgeted hours. Yeah, 0.1, big one. So if you do what we're about to do and you leave a comment, you'll get the 0.1 BH. So instead of calling me when a backyard is too wet, or there is dog poop, or there is trash, you're gonna leave a comment. So everyone see my name on their schedule? Yeah, it's everyone but you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and it's more recurring services, people. So if you look under mowing service, see how it says estimated time 6 minutes? Everyone tracking to see comments? You click on comment, go to add comment, feel free to, let's type in there, can not mow backyard, knocked on door, nobody is home. And then save it. So if you go to a yard and there's poop, back gates locked, whatever, you're gonna leave a comment. And then so you guys use service autopilot. This is gonna save you from calling me. I might not answer because I'm on the phone or I'm doing something. Then I call you back, thus costing us time both ways. You already use service autopilot throughout the day, so this is gonna be the best way to do it. If there's trash and poop, you're not mowing the backyard, an excessive amount. If the backyard is wet, let me know it's wet. If you go to a yard and you can only mow the front or the back due to wetness, still mow whichever one you can. This is just gonna be a way for us to communicate. And then, let me, 1 second. All right, so go back to like where you're looking at the job for my house. All right, we got 5 comments, good job. See the options button next to details? It's in gray. Towards the bottom, hit options, and then add picture, take picture. We're gonna do this for dog poop. Like, just don't have to be multiple, just give me one good picture of a couple, if you can get a couple piles in there, add a picture. So what this is gonna do is gonna save us some money when people call the office and they're confused as to why we didn't mow the backyard. Why did we mow the back but not the front? I don't know, there might be poop in the front yard, could be trash, could be too wet. So we're gonna use, you guys already use this app, so instead of WhatsApping me, calling me, I think this will save you guys time, and it should stop questions, concerns coming to me, which I don't mind handling, but they're already calling the office and costing money, and if they don't have an answer, they're literally just telling them, okay, we'll reach out to the guy that can give you the answer, where I think this will be seamless. They already are on the phone, because what they do is, if a client that Jaquan did, only the front yard got mowed, they're gonna pull up his list for the day and look at it, and if there is a comment left there, they can immediately answer the question. So, does everyone get that? Anyone have any questions, concerns about that? No.
So you don't want us to use the skip button?
No. I want you to mow the part of the yard that you can, 'cause we're already going there. Yeah.
No, I just meant like how you had us add the comment, and you can do the same thing.
Yeah, no, just do the job comment. Don't worry about the skip feature. I'll just act like that's not even there. All right.
Are they gonna hit complete?
Huh?
Are they gonna hit complete?
Yeah, they need to, whatever part of the yard they can service, yeah. Yeah. So starting next week, most of Augusta Nation requires, like proper work pants. Everyone has shirts. You guys come in with shirts every day. But next week, like no athletic shorts. It could be khaki, gray, brown, but no athletic style pants starting next week. If you have questions about that or concerns, we can talk. And I'll set a reminder to remind you guys on Thursday, that is payday. If you guys notice the pants that I've worn, they were $20 at Walmart. I bought them 3 years ago. Still wear them. Now, granted, this last year, I hadn't worked out in the field with them very much, but they've lasted 3 years. So I spent $60, $80, and I still have them. We've had a lot, this is the most mowers we've ever had, but we've had a big issue with bolts becoming stripped, either on the spindle side, which is the mower where you put the bolt in. So on the big impact, it's got settings 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the very fast one. I want us to use number 2, so that way we're not ramming the bolt up in there, and also hand twisting it in there is the bolt as far as you can go before you use the impact. I'm not trying to control you guys, but every time a mower goes down, it doesn't affect just me or the company, it's you guys too. Having to, if I'm not in a position where I can go and get you a rental, then you have to drive up there. So we'll go and do this all together here in a minute. This one will be nice. Is it 100 or 2?
So what we're gonna do is, we've got 2 weeks, so it starts today, and in 2 weeks, whoever gets the most Google reviews will add a bonus on top.
Google reviews with your name in it?
With your name in it, yep. And I'll give you an example of what to do. If you can, I can type it in WhatsApp if you want to read it verbatim, as far as a line to use to the customer. If the winner has 2 Google reviews, we'll add $100. So you'll get $50 a piece for the Google reviews on top of $100 as the winner. If the winner has 3 or more, we'll do a $200 bonus. So that means, if the winner had 3, it'd be $150 from Google reviews and then a $200 bonus on top. So we really want, as a company, as far as we compare to Bellingham, and you'll hear us talk about Bellingham a lot. Bellingham is the first location. It is Mike Andy's location that he started Augusta with, and so he's the one that built that. They've got 268 Google reviews, which, and I've looked, if y'all want to Google Augusta Lawn Care Bellingham, check them out, and you'll see the recent ones. It's like they get them, multiple of them every week with their team members' names on them. So they train their team members, and this is what I would do. I'd knock on the door, loud enough for somebody to hear me, and say, hey, Miss Jones, I just got done with your property. And you can do it for mows, you can do it for shrub trimming, projects, whatever. Say, hey, I just want to make sure that you're satisfied with our service, and if there's anything at all that you would like us to do, I'm here to handle it for you. That way you give them an offer, you're giving them something because you're concerned about if they're happy, and then you say, if there's anything you'd like me to do, let me know. I'd love to take care of it for you. Most of the time they're going to say, no, everything is good. I'm happy with the service. And that's when you hand them your card. You go up there with it and you say, hey, we are really, we're having a competition for who can get the most Google reviews. It would really help me out if you would go on to Google, give us a good review, and mention my name. If you mention my name, it'll help me out in this contest. And people, it's like an innate thing. You just gave them something. You gave them, because most people, as far as in the lawn care industry, they're not knocking on doors asking if they're happy with their service. They're getting on out of there. And if they aren't unhappy, they're trying to get out of there before they can be talked to. So that alone gives them something, and people innately want to reciprocate. Hey, if you want to get creative with it and you want to grab some candy or something and physically hand them something, hey, I just want to give you something sweet, whatever you want to do. Go out there and get them reviews. Hey, whatever. If you got to schmooze them a little bit, that's even better. Have a little bit of combo, but get in there knock on them doors and see if y'all put some extra bonus dollars in your pocket. Anybody have any questions? Anybody kinda
Yes.
nervous about talking? Yeah.
Well, what is, I mean, I get it that when we go to the door and we say, hey, it's like, hey, are you happy with the service that we're giving, or is there anything else that I can do for you? What if that, how much are we able to do before it's, crossing that line of not what we're supposed to?
Yeah, alright, I'll give you an example. Like, say you're there to mow their lawn and weed their beds, and they've got a limb hanging over their fence. Like, hey, can you cut that for me?
Right.
And you're like, we'd love to get that done for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call the estimator right now. We'll schedule an estimate to get that done for you today.
So if it's something like big enough, we can just.
Yeah, don't even acknowledge the friction. Because what it is, they're gonna ask you for it. This can happen. So yeah,
Right.
forewarning. Somebody can ask you for something that you're not, it's not in the scope at all. And they're gonna push you to see if they're gonna get it out of you.
Right.
You immediately don't even acknowledge, like, oh no, don't say no, we can't do that. Say we would love to do that for you. We'll get you an estimate for that.
But-
Don't even acknowledge it as like something that I can do for free. Like, no, that's not. Say, hey, I'm gonna help you by giving you an estimate, and then they're not gonna.
Yeah. That's I just need an objection for them trying to fucking.
That's right.
Woo me now.
And that's not even an objection. You're giving them something. They ask for something, they're getting it.
They're out there.
Cool.
So who thinks they're gonna win?
I'm pretty happy.
Will's already got one,
Pretty
so.
good.
Yep. Will got Idalia.
Can we do it on like yours?
You can do it every damn yard.
Ad?
You can do it every single yard.
What was your question?
No, I mean, like, I didn't know if we could do it on like yards that we mow every week.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, if you got a teammate, that's where I would go up there with both cards. And maybe while one guy is wrapping up the service, one of you go up there and do it, so that way you're not losing too much time. But yeah, I mean, by all means, do every single door.
Yeah.
If they only put one person's name in it, will both people get it?
With this challenge, I'll check it. Like, it comes in and I reply immediately.
Yeah.
So I'll check it and I'll notify Jeremy. As far as like, hey, Jordan got a review. He's with whoever, and we'll tally it up for you.
And now I don't expect everyone to get the job comment thing down today, but think about it. You already communicate these things to me via phone call or WhatsApp. Now we're just communicating through the app, and you don't even have to talk to me. So same thing. Last week, lots of rain, right? Couple team members. Hunter was great. Let me know he couldn't spray something, so he needed to go back. So with bed weeding, you can't call it complete if you can't spray. Now, if you hand pulled if it says to hand pull every single weed and you did, you could call that complete. But all the other bed weedings, you have to spray. So if you can't, for some reason, you didn't have spray, it was raining, just leave a job comment. You'll go back the next day just to spray the herbicide and kill off the weeds. Yeah. Did anyone have any questions about any of this or anything they'd like to add before we start the day? All right.
Hey, we
Yeah.
still do have the TikTok challenge up until September 5th, franchise wide. So Mike is sending a free pair of AirPods to whoever gets the most views. I think we are we're still on top with Hunter mowing grass. So it's something as simple as, like, if you're by yourself, just get a water bottle, put it up on the truck, and get you mowing grass. And then at the end of it, you've got the budgeted hours. If you want to do, like, put some text on it, say, or like a voiceover, say, like, how long you think this took. We charge this customer this amount of money. Or in y'all's perspective, I mowed this yard, it took me 30 minutes or whatever, and I made $15. That's $30 an hour. However y'all want to do it. That one did really well for whatever reason. It was the first one I think I did. Went over there, all I did was film him mowing a grass, and then put on there mowing 60 minutes, and then $120. That's literally all I did, and it got like 15,000 views. So I'm sure y'all could come up with something.
Weren't we gonna throw that onto this too?
the Google review.
If we get the AirPods, the winner,
Yeah. Well, the winner.
We'll be some
Okay.
sharing people.
Yeah.
Sharing and carrying
Yeah.
them AirPods.
It'll be a little bit. It'll be a little bit different
I
because
didn't
like
think about that.
yeah, because
You
especially
want one ear up there, yellow.
if one of them wins it,
And they work with someone all week.
they
yeah.
they get it. So we'll figure something out. If we end up getting the AirPods, we'll figure something out.
Share
Bailey, I
business.
didn't get the Vine thing when you did yours.
Get the left mic.
It went over my head. Right, you were insinuating Vine, right?
Yeah.
Not just Big Vine, the old app.
Oh yeah, but hey, look, that was top tier, Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
Gabe got it.
I fucking
Yeah,
He's a master TikToker.
I actually got that as well and reposted it to
You blew
highlight.
everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand that. I thought
Yeah.
I
Only
get
a
that now.
true
It's
tick-
I guess that was too much Babytron, huh?
double entendre.
Yeah. Alright, we got 3 snips and then we'll go start.
Only Eminem gets the quadruple.
Punchlines too hardcore.